Hey Sam, how?
Well, the story is Samuel Geek is the best. He's king of the internet, and I am proud to have you a part of my website. Congratulations on your 6 millionth video, and I'll see you around, Space Cowboy.
Samuel T. Geek.
Congratulations, Samuel the Geek, on, I don't know, making me get out of bed and yelling at people and telling them that they're wrong about all their video games. It's a wonderful thing you've created.
You know, I've really got a fucking favor to ask you, Sam. Samuel to Geek.
Hello. Hey guys, this is Samuel T. Geek. Now I'm here to talk about today MySpace.
Okay, guys.
3, 4.
I agree.
This is a response. You think this is one-to-one? You're on fucking crack. And as you know, the 3DS is almost here.
Hey guys, this is Samuel T. Geek, and I think this will be the last video on this channel for quite some time. But the reason for this being, the reason I want to switch to another YouTube account is simply because YouTube has evolved. And YouTube has evolved where a non-partnered account is the beta stage for the most part. People who aren't partnered are working towards getting partnered. And this account will never ever be partnered. So therefore, in search engines and everything else, I will be excluded. My subs will be disadvantaged if they're sub to partners. People won't get my videos, and that really pisses me off. But there's a lot of people I want to thank, because this channel was made extremely huge. 8,000 subs is still huge in my opinion, even though the YouTube standards have changed. I remember when 10,000 subs was one of the most subscribed channels on YouTube. I remember when people were pissed that Irate Gamer had 10,000 subs. Now, you could just make a couple of Call of Duty commentaries and get noticed by a big partner and have them mention you in a video and get 10,000 subs. But a lot of people I have to thank. I have to thank a lot of people who were there from the very beginning, early on. Like, I have to thank Cosby401, one of my most loyal fans who's been there forever. He made my first intro for me. He's done so much stuff. I remember back in the day when you had that thing where you used to donate to a charity for every subscriber you got, way back in early 2007, Cosby. I don't think you'll even watch this video because you've kind of vanished from the internet. But, it's understandable. I'd also like to thank Sergeant Strung Out. Oh, yeah. Why? Even though we've had our hundreds of beefs and you've grown to hate me, you were still one of my very, very first subscribers. Back on my dial-up video, you even left a comment. Like, you've been there since the beginning, and you're still there weirdly stalking me on Facebook to this very day. I also have to thank a lot of early people who helped me too, like JQJ Demand, Big Al, fucking Evil AJ. Man, there's just so many people in the beginning. Even Cramage, even though he kind of hates me bitching and complaining to this very day, he was there from the beginning of this channel. Over 4 years ago, Cramage left a comment on one of my very first videos. And, that's really awesome, man. Even though you don't really like my videos, I still watch all your really weird food reviews that you still do to this day. Vaca Manova, also a great guy from the very beginning. Just people who stuck with me for a very long time. People like Alex Strife 89. Yeah, just a great amount of people. And I also have to go into 2008. The peak of this channel was in 2008. When me and Jeff Mendocino merged our channels for a while. Jeff Mendocino has to be the one I thank the most. Him and Robbie Chance helped accelerate this channel's growth the most. I joined up with Freeze Cracker and was part of that website and still am to this very day, posting reviews and stuff. In fact, I'm one of the only people that's still there, but it's still, I love that whole community, everyone that was involved in that. And, we've had our beefs and dramas, especially I have with Robbie Chance and people like Jesse Goldsberry, but that's all in the past. I still watch a lot of Gelfberry stuff, Jesse, and I'm a big fan of that. Robbie doesn't really make videos anymore, or at least that I know of. I don't know if he has a new YouTube channel or not. I also want to thank people who have been in Freeze Cracker in 2008, like Adrian or HD Shadow, Carson or Against Belief, who also helped me out quite a bit. And Adrian and I are still very good friends to this day, and I help him out a lot, and he helps me out a lot. I have to thank them because they are great people too, even though those two don't really get along with the two I mentioned before. They were still a big part of this channel's growth. I also have to thank a lot of people who were there, like Johnny Tsunami. Like, Johnny Tsunami is one of the guys who has watched me forever too. Like, about 3 or 4 years ago, he started watching me, and he's been there since the very beginning under a ton of different account names. People like C. Jasco and Cold Killa and Gamer who supported this channel for a very long time, since 2000, like early 2009. I also got to thank a lot of the people that I had beefs with, like Games Jetmaster Jasper, El Prezador, Shokio, Infinite Retro, Lexington Wells, Blackbuster Critic. All of these people helped this channel, even if they probably didn't want to. El Prezador and I had one of the best battles on YouTube, and he is a great guy. I follow him on Twitter. We still talk all the time. He's a great person, and he understands that a lot of these YouTube beefs aren't serious, and it's just a great opportunity that I had to have with him. Even my mom and dad still laugh at that video that you made of me with the wig and the pillow down the shirt and shit. And it's just funny. People don't get all ass hurt about shit on YouTube nowadays, and blows my mind. A lot of people that I also have to thank that helped me along the way was like Magus X1, The Blue Hour, Gary Button, Frank Milton, This of course, who still watches every one of my videos and has since about 2009 also. 2009 is where I got a lot of my long-term fans, and a lot of some great fans who have really committed themselves to this channel and have been around quite a while as well are people like Matt R. Why Not? Even though he doesn't really make videos anymore, I think he still, posts some stuff. And it's interesting to see what a lot goes around today. People like Kayus, I can't even pronounce that, and people like Kunami, Kuunami, I believe that's what your name is, who have really just have been there for a long time, even though if they don't agree with everything I say, they do watch my videos. And I keep saying that same shit over and over and over again. But, I'm kind of repetitive, because you know that if you watch my fucking videos. And who else do I have to thank? There are so many fucking people that have brought this channel to where it is today. That's what I don't get a lot about these YouTubers. They strive their success on themselves. And that is bullshit. The success comes from you, the viewer. The people who watch these channels and build them up. And the reason I'm switching channels is because of you, the viewer, because you guys are the reason why I do these videos. I don't do it all for money. I don't do it all for that shit. I do it for you guys. And, the little cash that I've made from TED GTA is not enough for me to be greedy about. I don't really know why people do get greedy on YouTube partnerships, because I think the whole idea of being greedy about and e-begging and all this shit blows my mind. And it's stupid. It's all very stupid. I also like to thank Lily Livers, the ranting community, Big Al, of course. Big Al was one of the reasons I actually started YouTube. And now that we're talking about the reasons I started YouTube, let's talk about the 3 people who inspired me to really be on YouTube, which is Big Al, 2K6, Cost, which, he's a very controversial Mac user, and Locker Gnome, who is Chris Perillo. And 2 of those are no longer on YouTube, which blows my mind. I've seen so many good accounts come and go, and a lot of that sucks. It just naturally happens. Like Magus X1, I think he quit forever. I also like to thank a lot of the people on Twitter who have helped bring this channel up to, like Chris Antista, Dan Amrick, almost all of the Games Radar community that is really attached to me, since I really attached myself and involved myself in that community as well. I also would like to thank just everyone who has just strived to, stay subscribed to this channel for so goddamn long. People like Review Guru, people like fucking Gore the Movie God, and all these guys who have been around forever. It blows my mind how many people have been around just so long. People who have just followed me, not only from this website, but to Twitter, to Tumblr, to Facebook, to Skype, like Sigma Hunter. It's just great. Dylan Toomey. I could go on naming people for hours. Even people who pretty much hated me, like Whitey the Reviewer, who hates me now, even though we used to be really cool back in the day, and he hates me for the stupidest fucking reasons. And stuff that happened 3 years ago is the reason he still hates me, which is ridiculous. Slasher Thrasher, who I actually met in real life. That was one of the good channels that went away. And, so let me go talk about what's going to happen to the future of this channel. Before I go, I'd like to also thank a lot of people who I've really just connected with around this year, like Face Volume 5, Hellhound 30X, Dream 308, Huntmaster Flex, Black Bond, and those people have also been talking to me a lot and helped build this channel. And let's talk about the future of this channel. Let me get to the nitty-gritty here. This channel will be for specific videos like video responses, trailers and stuff, until YouTube finds its ground. If YouTube ever corrects all these fucking errors with their sub boxes and all this other shit, I will separate the 2 channels and come back to this channel for video gaming. But as it stands right now, the community and the YouTube side as a whole has just severely degraded in quality to the point where it's hard to get anywhere or even people to see your videos without being partnered. So, until YouTube fixes their shit, I'm going to be moving to the Samuel to GTA channel. I'll still be checking messages here, replying to a lot of comments on this channel, simply because this is tied to my main Google account, or one of the ones I use the most. And that's just how it is. I'll still use this account quite frequently, but the drastic change is that if you want SRs, reviews, hell, political videos that you regularly do on TED GTA, and random gameplay, wacky footage videos, you're gonna want to move to Samuel to GTA, because Samuel to GTA is going to have all that content until YouTube fixes their shit, obviously, which I doubt they will. So let's build this next channel. Thanks, everybody. It's been a fucking blast. Samuel out.